Good evening, Liberates, and good evening to all of the comebacks watching from the Far You page. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Laborite alive, and now the voice of the Westmoreland people. Good evening to the P6 crew, and good evening to the P6 nation. Good evening, Jamaica. Now, it is now making the rounds, my people, that after the PNP, big up yourself, Father Chuck Fiddley, I will get to the shoutouts shortly. See, it is now making the rounds that after the PNP has gone around for the last year and a half, saying that the Prime Minister has 28 bank accounts, it has now emerged that Bucky, the plucky, big belly, Mark Golding, has 32 bank accounts. Now, we are going to talk about that this evening, but let me get to the shoutouts. See? Good evening, Madam President. You are my #1 gifter this evening. Big up yourself. And Mama Philippians out there in #2. We don't play #2, obviously. #2 a PNP number. So big up yourself, Mama Philippian. Marva Samuels, big up yourself. Veronica Tolo, big up yourself. Labor Yard, big up yourself. Excellent Vibes, send me the song, my boss, big up yourself. See? MC, big up yourself. Rastaman, big up. Lloyd Perry, big up yourself. And good evening to my beautiful wife, 1 in a million. Good evening, baby. Facey Face, big up yourself. Queen Babes, big up yourself. Miss Jenny, big up yourself. Rohan So Bless, big up. Junior, big up yourself, my boss. Oscar Chin, big up. Dennis, big up. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law, who is also watching. Good evening, mommy. Kerry Morris, big up yourself. Elder Chuck Fiddley, big up yourself. Alisa Moody, big up yourself. Billy Jam, big up yourself, my boss. I see a user, big up yourself. Users, I apologize if you not get blocked. You know, we not too really allow users for the live if they, especially if they're not following me. See, I'm to them people and then game God. They make me lose a listener, you know. Hold on, I jump back in the people. Me a second. Sure. Alright, me see what me did there now. Alright, yeah, so Rich, big up yourself. Motivational Miller TV, big up yourself. JLP Media, big up. KJ Smith, big up yourself. Dolores Palmer, big up yourself. Cooley Wright, big up yourself. Debbie, big up yourself. Rodney, big up yourself. Nova, big up yourself. Brian, big up yourself. Alas Jen, big up yourself. Sexy Rakida, big up yourself. Carlene, big up yourself. Bumpy, Leroy, Roslyn, big up yourself. Miss Independent, Fran, big up yourself. Bishop Ian Johnson, big up yourself. Delroy, big up yourself. See another user. Irony, big up yourself. Lucky, big up yourself. Miss D, big up yourself. Jumbo, big up yourself. Ingrid, big up yourself. Kenny Reed, big up yourself. Kanye Bless, Michael, what that there? Lamin Chan, big up yourself. Winnie, big up yourself. Milton, big up yourself. Alisa, big up yourself. Biscuit, big up yourself. Oliver, big up yourself. And Celeb, big up yourself. There are 99 others watching from the Far You page. And big up to everybody that is watching. If you have not heard your name, your thing is probably on private. You're not yet showing up in the watch list. So good evening. No, I know something I like Mark Golding none at all. You know, I don't make no bones about that, my people. I absolutely hate him. I big up to all I PNP them we are watch as well. And big up to my Westmoreland them PNP and JLP. Big up on yourself down there in Westmoreland. Now, for the last 2 years, Mark Golding has been on every platform known to mankind. He has even been to foreign. And Mark Golding has chastised the Prime Minister. Mark Golding has, come out on many platforms saying the Prime Minister is a thief and the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts. Now, it was sent to me this evening by way of a credible source that you're seeing on my screen, and I have not gotten the chance to send it to my other phone so I could read it to you guys, but I will get somebody in the box in short order to read out the amount of accounts that Mark Golding has. Mark Golding, leader of His Majesty's loyal opposition, has a this phone I'm depend mood off send it on Philippian, so I have to either get somebody from P6 to come in the box and read them out shortly. See? Mark Golding, a figure, a divisive figure, a Caucasian gentleman, not so gentle, a Caucasian man from the mountain of Caracas or Caucus or wherever I want to come from. See? Has infiltrated the Jamaican people, and he has came on a mission to divide us and divide the people of Jamaica. I personally have taken it upon myself. It is my civic duty to combat against PNP and their propaganda. PNP have lied to the people of Jamaica for 22 years, and they're still trying to lie to us now. As a matter of fact, the lying goes back as far as 1970. The PNP have been on a campaign of propaganda, and they have told many lies across our nation, and for the most part persons believed it. But today we have a little thing called social media. Very powerful. It's very powerful, okay? Very powerful. See? And today we are using this medium to combat against the PNP and their lying agenda and their propaganda. Places like the Gleaner, places like TVJ, these are all RJR group medias, and they have made it a point of their duty to spill nothing but negativity against the government and try to paint Mark Golding in the best light, and even that they're feeling it. See? Now today I am calling on all well-thinking Jamaicans tonight. As a matter of fact, it is now night where I am at. See, as a matter of fact, it's the next day where I'm at. I am now in Thursday. You guys are still in Wednesday. See, I am calling this early Thursday morning on the masses of Jamaica to look deep within yourself. But all of us knew this. All of us that are labor rights, we know that Mark Golding has been lying. We know that Mark Golding is a thief and a criminal. I'm not afraid to tell him that. You see me, I say he can sue me if he want holy jars I may have, because that's all he might get. See? So if he want to sue me because I say I'm a thief and a criminal, and he come for thief and criminal from the people of Jamaica, I will not allowing it, sir. Me or nobody in my crew is allowing it. I labor rights, I'm telling you this. And this is what I like, we don't know. I go talk, because I don't know me stay now. See, I'm tell you something when I notice with labor right. Every time the PNP score a own goal, labor right sit down for live attack, who are going to win which seat, and who are good MP, and who not going to win this a seat, and who never get the seat. And them the things that labor right sit down for live and talk about. When we have things like this, we need to beat in our people them head and make them know say while we Prime Minister, see, has been chastised. There's nothing wrong with Mark Golding having 32 bank account. Like there's nothing wrong with Andrew Holness having 32 bank account if he did, or 28 bank account if he did. See? But the irony of all this is, how is it that Mark Golding can show his face to the Jamaican people and tell us in no uncertain terms that Andrew Holness is a thief and him illicitly enriching himself because he have 28 bank account when Mark Golding have 32? How we make sense of that, my Jamaican people? Somebody tell me. Oh, Andrew Holness can't have 28 bank account because Andrew Holness born from out of gutter and him chewing poor. He can't work and rich. Even though we know him a work from him 18-year-old. He can't work and rich. But Mark Golding can have 32 bank account because Mark Golding white, right? Wrong. Wrong. Now, in Jamaica, let me explain something to all the people that don't know. In Jamaica, see, the government, should you have one bank account with $100 million in it, and something untoward happens to that $100 million, I want somebody to take a calculated guess as to how much of that money is insured by the government of Jamaica. Somebody take a calculated guess and explain to me how much of that $100 million is insured by the government. How much they get back? It is actually $2 million out of that $100 million you would get back. So would it not make sense for you to open as much accounts as you can and put 2 million in a hit, or 3 million? At least you say, boy, if me lose one, me have 2 same way, can get back from the government. Would it not make sense to have more than one bank account? I am not saying that this is what is happening or that was the case, but when you put logic to it, my people, and you look into it, you're going to say, boy, if me have 100 million and the government only insure 2 million out of it, if when I bank teller then thief my money, me can only look back to the government for 2 million out of that. So it makes sense me open 20 bank account and put 2 million in a hit. Big up yourself in a today. So I'm going to open the back shortly. But labor rights, we must not stray from the point we're in an election season and we will get own goals like this. We must stay on the topic, or we must stay on the issues, and these are the things that we must drive in at the people them. Why is Mark Golding playing a hypocrite? Who is Mark Golding? How why Mark Golding feel like him better than Andrew Holness? How him? See? Mark Golding is no greater than the shit that me tapping under his shoes and bottom of my shoes. That's how me see Mark Golding. Who is he to tell Andrew Holness that he can have 28 bank account while he can have 32? Somebody tell me. Good morning, Victoria. Who is Mark Golding? Why Mark Golding feel like he is God Almighty and he's deserving of Jamaica, and Jamaica was set aside. Somebody died and willed Jamaica to he and the PNP. You know what? No more permits must be granted to the PNP to do any form of protesting in Jamaica. Because they're not protesting, they're using the guise of a protest to campaign. See, the election has not been called yet. Nobody should be campaigning, it's illegal. No more permit should be granted to the PNP to do any form of protesting. Right? It must be shut down now. When the Prime Minister rings the bell for the election, then all campaigning start. Because these people, they have nothing to offer to the Jamaican people. You know? Nothing at all them not have to offer to us. 5 years later, when I ask Mark Golding what his plans are for this country, Mark Golding start tell us 6 MP illicitly enrich themselves. When there's no proof, there's no evidence to say that. When I ask Mark Golding what is his plans for this country, Mark Golding start tell us the Prime Minister have 28 bank account. And we if you trust him, if you can lead the country with 32 bank account. Mark Golding, who is not a Jamaican, Mark Golding does not own a home in Jamaica. We can't find an address for him. Who we know where we find Andrew Holness' house when Bill him and Juliet. Who we know where we find it. Somebody point and tell me which part Mark Golding live. And him don't want to be Prime Minister. So when he thief all our things them and scrape, he lift up with him people them and gone. Because he's not one of us. Eh? Andrew Holness is bright enough where he could have branch off anywhere in the world, him and his wife and his family and gone make something of himself somewhere else in a life. But he did not do that. He built a mansion in Jamaica. The same mansion where people like big, sour, stinking, slabby Triple X. We go to America, go thief, crab leg. Bad mind with Prime Minister for. Triple X and our Prime Minister make you big and sour. And big like a hog with 8 titty. Triple X. But we tell her right now. Big up yourself, Sister Lashika. See? And we not gonna have Triple X go like he want disrespect with Prime Minister and we not diss him. A whole Triple X. And why PNP then is a bad mind. Eh? Prime Minister build house, they have a problem with you. And Mark Golding have a plethora of properties. Mark Golding carry home 59 million every year in a rent. What he make from rental properties. And none of we don't know where them the property there. He tie them up in all kind of things. And then they offshore. Kind of pay no tax for them. Big up yourself in the Amy. But we fi trust him. When the Prime Minister can bring film things them and open it to the Jamaican people to go and look in it and see say have 28 bank account. Where is Mark Golding assets? Where is Mark Golding living in Jamaica? What is his address? None of we don't know. Where Mark Golding own in Jamaica? How much tax Mark Golding pay in Jamaica? Nobody don't know. But you no come for take set by our Prime Minister. No kiss my Prime Minister ass. Dirty PNP. I want to know. Triple X, you big ass sulabi and sour. If you want a big old upstairs or downstairs bus there where they on the road of London, Triple X. Lift up and come off our Prime Minister named Junker. And don't make we have to dish it. Oh. I'm gonna screen record that and sending a game. Cause a long time me I wait, you know. Oh. Mark Golding, my people, is the holder of 32 bank account. That is more than 28 the last time I checked. So who is Mark Golding? Why Mark Golding must have 32 bank account? But Andrew Holness can't have 28. And because Andrew Holness have 28, Andrew Holness must be doing something illegal. Because through Andrew Holness come from the ghetto and from the gutter. Him can work and achieve no other life. But Mark Golding, through him white, he can have 32 account and he's supposed to have that because through him white. And his father dead left wealth according to PNP game. So him allow for a 32 bank account. And who Mark Golding? Eh? Who him be? And who him? Why don't feel like Mark Golding better than Andrew Holness? Andrew Holness we identify as one away. When skin look like one of you. Eh? You don't see someone no sense. You don't see someone a real boto. Eh? You don't see someone a real lele and nene and kunumuno. You don't see. All I know we are follow behind Mark Golding. Mark Golding, when Mark Golding come through, Mark Golding hardly want to touch you know. Mark Golding view you with the utmost disdain. Huh? Our Prime Minister will come amongst you know, and build house give poorest people them PNP and JLP. You know one other thing what we see happening in Jamaica? The Prime Minister develop a program to help the Jamaican people them. And the Prime Minister give every MP 5 free homes to give away to their constituents every year since the program start. 5 homes free. And if you not looking at PNP constituency them, God bless if they give you 1 fee here. God bless if I see the Prime Minister because of the Prime Minister program and the Prime Minister go in here and them go cut the ribbon. Them now give people them no free house. So the people them must say, you know, they must suffer on the labor right. When it is the PNP that is suffering the people still. This is the wickedness that we are dealing with the PNP because they would rather for you to live out a door or live in a shack or live in a car than give a free home just because they don't want to get Andrew Holness the credit. It is his program. Mr. Ingram, who on a regular basis said the Prime Minister should not have 28 bank accounts is now saying that the number of bank accounts is not a significance. I am sure if we go through Mark Golding numbers, we would see that billions of dollars has gone through those accounts, Mr. Ingram. I am certain. And by the way, the floor is now open, my people. So if we can get a member of P6 to come on and read out the accounts for us, please. Any member of P6 that can accommodate me this evening. Protecting JMC, my boss, big up yourself. Winner, big up yourself as well. See? And good evening, CDE Ingram. See? Dana, big up yourself. I can't get on a member of the P6 to go read out Mark Golding bank account them. And Mama Sheiks are busy. Can somebody send them to Philippian and make Philippian read them for me? Because me, then they on this phone I use on the live now. I can't go send them. See? So we start follow out the box, my people.
DUJON.
Hello, Mrs. String. Good evening. What up?
Big up,
Yes,
DUJON. Big up.
Big up,
yes,
man.
your Ingram kid. All of a sudden,
Yeah, clear. Big up.
all of a sudden, bank account, the number of
Irrelevant.
bank accounts not irrelevant, eh?
You know about it?
I'm more than that here, DUJON.
Yeah, man.
I'm
You
almost
keep me-
at 60 odd. 60 odd in all.
You know, man. We are talking about the one where we got you now. We know. But, you know,
Okay.
eventually we will come through. But we know Mark thief, you know, criminal. And probably have criminal money out of the Ministry of Defense. Where ministry when it hold up what year?
Yeah. That's why I said it's a DUJON quick. DUJON,
Yeah,
me
man.
inbox my number and inbox him link me on WhatsApp and me send the song them, yeah?
Yeah, man.
Alright.
Lashika, you have a list? We can go through them.
No, sir. You don't know my bed.
You don't have it protecting.
No. Me not have a
Hold on, let me see.
You have protecting number sheets.
No.
Me not have the list there, ton.
You send me your other number so I can send them to probably your other phone and I go through it. Protecting a pleasant evening to you.
Pleasant even to you, my dear. Bless up yourself, excellent.
It's up to the protecting. Lashika, what go on?
Nothing, sir. Me there.
Oh, the Canada weather, I go on.
Nice.
Tell you.
Nice. Nice like drinks.
Real man. Yeah, man, bless up protecting, man. I say, I like into your beat and teacher, I say, man. Sure, no.
But what we're looking at still, you know, is the 32 bank accounts that were listed for Mark Golding and his latest, well, his 2023 statutory declaration.
Yeah, I figure.
So when people come in at about 128 bank accounts, which are affiliates, these are owned by Mark Golding.
Well, Lashika, you know, I have 28.
That they're telling you affiliates.
Okay.
But these
So his name is
32
associated with 28. And of him then?
but they may have a mark.
Okay. So, story soon come to bump, you know, man.
Hey, listen, Mr. Ingram, I go allow you, Mr. Ingram, but we have to have dialogue this evening. And with the reason, we don't want to talk over nobody, so we don't have no disrespect this evening. We're going to talk like civilized people. See? I go allow you, Mr. Ingram.
And the listener learn. Okay.
I am. This is a comic. Good evening. Good evening.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram, before you start. Let me ask you a question. Mr. Ingram, as an accountant to run a firm yourself, I notice you there all over social media every day. You sure you do people them returns them properly because you have to focus on your work as an accountant in a boss? Or you spend so much time on social media and the numbers you deal with?
I come here this evening, I'm very, very concerned because something wrong somewhere. Are we starting a discussion about number of accounts?
Then Mr. Ingram, may we ask you this, Mr. Ingram?
Yes.
When it was said that Andrew Holness had 28 bank accounts, Mr. Ingram, did you not say that no way that one person should have 28 bank accounts? Did you not say that, Mr. Ingram?
Never. Never.
What did you say, Mr. Ingram? Tell us.
I consistently say the issue cannot be about the number of accounts. That's a totally idiotic argument.
Okay,
Nobody's questioning the number of accounts.
So are you
Nobody can question the number of accounts. That's rubbish.
Mr.
That's
Ingram,
absolute garbage.
between me and you know, because I know you respect me, Mr. Ingram. I have 10 bank accounts and I have nowhere near the Prime Minister money. How much bank account do you have, Mr. Ingram?
The relevance here is what is in the account and what we get in the account. That's the relevance.
That is not true.
Answer a question, man. Ask you, man.
By the way, Mr. Ingram, answer the question and please remember that we have a running bet. Mr. Ingram bet me 100,000 Jamaican dollars.
Which question? Which question?
That Mark Golden will win the election. So if Mark Golden win the election...
Oh, hello. Hold on. Which question you talking? You say you ask me a question. Which question you ask?
I ask about the question. Hold on, man. Me I get out the bet out there. So if Andrew Holness wins the election, Mr. Ingram, we are holding your feet to the fire now, Mr. Ingram. We're going to see if Mr. Ingram is a man of integrity. We're going to see if he is a man of word. So if
Listen, you don't need that to tell her if Ingram a man of integrity.
Well,
you
that's
can
a choice.
over.
That's yours.
And it's a PMP.
How much bank accounts do you hold currently, Mr. Ingram? That was the question, by the way.
I don't think I think you're making a jovial gesture, right? Because nobody come on global podcast and tell people much account now. No one does that.
Ingram, I just said to you I have 10 bank accounts, Mr. Ingram.
And that's your business. I've noted that's your business.
So why you can't tell us why you have how much accounts you have, Mr. Ingram? The Prime Minister
That's not relevant. That's not relevant.
See?
That's not relevant. That's not relevant.
You know what the relevance is, Mr. Ingram? Because we are trying to prove to the Jamaican people that there is no limit to the amount of accounts that you can have. So the Prime Minister
but I have consistently said that.
You have said that, but you have Jamaicans who think that I get it on a daily basis where people saying that the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts and I bank account. Okay. So Mr.
What
Ingram,
I heard from day one.
Hear this, Mr. Ingram. Tell the people what is wrong with having 28 bank accounts. Is there anything wrong with it?
I have consistently said from day one that there's a non-argument about quantity of accounts. The issue is how the money get in the account. That's the issue.
We don't know uncertain terms now. Is there a problem with having 28 bank accounts? Yes or no? Simple as that.
No. I think you know what you're doing. And you want to draw me in yours with what you draw me into. I am maintaining what I've said consistently. There's no issue about quantity of accounts. The issue is how the money get in the account.
Mr. Ingram, CDE Ingram, you're an elder. You could have been my dad. I have much respect.
No, I could not. No, I could not. I could not be a daddy.
Even though you're a comeback, Mr. Ingram, true that, Mr. Ingram, I could not be my father because my father is a man of integrity.
Never.
The utmost integrity, Mr. Ingram. So it is true. But however, you're old enough, you're an elder. So let me ask you, Mr. Ingram, in no uncertain term, tell the people of Jamaica this evening, are there anything wrong or is there anything wrong with holding 28 bank accounts? Yes or no?
I have answered the question about 10 times already. Let me try again. The issue has never been about quantity of accounts. That has never been the issue. They discovered 32 accounts.
Not on alive, Mr. Ingram, saying that the Prime Minister statutory declaration is not certified, 3 trillion is missing, and the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts. Is that are we painting a picture, Mr. Ingram, or are you trying to tell the people
I have no reservation in repeating what I said about the Prime Minister's statutory declaration, the 3 million. Again.
Panelists, have you guys over the past year, have you guys not heard Mr. Ingram saying that the Prime Minister have his statutory
Yes.
declaration is not certified, and
Let me
that
ask. Let me ask Ingram.
I've said it every day. I have said that every day.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. I'm going to ask you a question, and I hope
I
you
have
can
said that
answer.
every day. I did a blog today about it.
Mr. Ingram, hold on. Hold on. Let me ask you a question. You said it's not about the number of accounts, right? But the amount of money in the account.
All the money, no. All the money get in the account. That's what I said.
How much money go in at the prime minister
Whatever
account?
money is in the account, how it get there. That's the
You know
obligation.
how much money going there. And you
That's
make a
the
issue about money.
obligation.
What-
That's
how
the
much money?
obligation.
Mr.
How much
Ingram,
money they said go in the account?
Yes,
Mr.
you make a big hubbub about amount of money that went in.
Which account? Which account you're referring to?
I have never heard this concern from the PNP before about money in the Prime Minister's account. All I have heard about is that the man have 28 bank account. Till you call him 28 bank account.
You weren't listening to me. You weren't listening to me, obviously.
Oh my God. So let me ask you.
You weren't listening to Noel Ingram, obviously.
Where Noel Ingram, where I see said the money come from for the Prime Minister money going in my account.
I see report declared that the Prime Minister had 32 accounts. 28
That's
was
a
declared.
lie.
4 was not declared.
That's a lie from the pit of hell.
My God, Mr. Ingram. Yeah, we keep
is a
saying big old
lie.
Mr. Ingram, yeah.
That is
Yeah,
a
go ahead and
lie.
Mr. Ingram.
32 account. 4 was not declared. As a result, they were referred to. And the lady in her wisdom said no.
Mr. Ingram,
The
you are a
charges
liar.
pertaining to these 4 cannot substantiate because
Mr.
what the
Ingram,
Prime Minister said,
you are a
they're gonna
liar.
believe what the Prime Minister said.
Mr. Ingram,
That's what
you're a
I
liar.
said.
You're a liar, Mr. Ingram.
That's the rhetoric. That's the rhetoric people are running with about land argument. I'm in a land argument with you now.
Mr. Ingram, listen.
Yes, sir.
We are going to acknowledge, for the sake of argument, that the Prime Minister has 28 bank account. Now I'm asking you if there's anything wrong with that. You're refusing to give a definitive answer. No.
Really? Really? Hello, no, hold on. I have consistently made the point.
No, it has emerged today, Mr. Ingram, that Mark Golding holds 32 bank accounts, and now you're saying that bank accounts are a non-issue all of a sudden. So have we not heard you on platforms before, Mr. Ingram, saying that the Prime Minister having 28 bank accounts was an issue? Have we not heard you say that before, Mr. Ingram?
You know what I would challenge you to do? I would challenge you and all the person on the platform to present that.
Mr. Ingram, even today you were on Accusations live.
I challenge you and all the person on it to present that I have an issue about number of accounts.
Somebody send Chavi a request for me there, please. Send Chavi share your life to Chavi, somebody, please. Come, Mr. Ingram, we have a whole heap of tape, you know.
Play the tape. Play the tape. Play the tape.
About 28.
Play the tape. Don't run them out. Play the tape.
So, Mr. Ingram,
don't make nice. Play the tape.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Ingram. Let me ask you this. When Mark Golding goes around purporting that something is wrong with the Prime Minister having 28 bank accounts, while he himself having about 68 bank accounts, Mr. Ingram, is that not a hypocrite? Tell us in no answer.
I heard Mark Golding referring to the significance of how the money get in the account, in the 28 account. That's what I heard.
Mr. Ingram.
That's what I heard.
Mr. Ingram, tell us what Mark Golding said. Give us a breakdown of what.
Ingram, you're lying because
I have never.
Donna Scott Martley said the Prime Minister opened account with $0. So and that was a concern to them. So what kind of money got in that? Because if the account of $0, what kind of money you talk about?
What I heard Motley said was that an account was open with $0 and a few days after 140,000 thing went in the account.
You're
That's
lying.
That's what I heard she said.
You're lying.
That's what I have no reason to lie.
Yes.
Lashika,
yes.
Hold on there. Lashika and Dujan.
Yes.
I think we're doing an injustice here this evening Now that we are going to discuss this argument of Mark Golding's 32 account, we should have proceed with the discussion over the next few days before we even proceed to try to talk to Ingram, because I'll know the people them not understand what going on here. So we need to present to the people them Mark Golding 32 bank account.
Make a case, we have make a case, but here what Mr. Ingram as a elder.
Dujon.
That whole of Mr. Ingram.
Ingram a distraction, brother.
Mr. Ingram, who is probably a grandfather, who is one of the fathers of this nation, is so blinded by the color orange. He cannot see past the color orange. And Mr. Ingram, I am very disappointed in you as a youngster and as an elder where, persons should be able to look up to Mr. Ingram. Mr. Ingram, you're an absolute disgrace, Mr. Ingram. Plainly put. Absolute disgrace. Go ahead, Nova. Nova? I come to Mr. Vegas. Nova, like, realize that they end up on the lot. You not hear me?
Hear up, G.
Yeah, man, hear up, man.
Hey, man, me actually said this earlier on to somebody, say, now that the thing come forward, say, them Jesus have more bank book than Andrew Wanness, I'm going to say it has left no significance. It's exactly what this Sambo, big Sambo, exactly was big Sambo come forward and I say no. Because them remember when them out there chastise a man for have 28 bank account, and them remember when them cult leader the on platforms that about 28 bank book.
Bring the tape, Vegas. Bring the tape.
Bring the tape,
Vegas.
Him no member.
I have no adjective for you. I have no adjective for you. Bring the tape. I have no adjective for you. Bring the tape.
Sir, me not talk to you. Me talk about you. Me not talk to you. Me not talk to you, brother. Me talk
about
you.
Vegas. Me mute. Mr. Ingram, I mute if you know. Why Vegas?
Me not talk to you, brother. We were on a live one day with Chops, brother. With Chuck, sorry. And we were there, they were there like all day with this with Sambo. Yeah? And the discussion was about the 28 bank accounts and how much money them said the Prime Minister is being investigated for being outside of his lawful earning. One whole day. Some of them, the member when them run around the country and the internet has said, because it's convenient now to them, because they cannot afford to say now, say them cult leader is a criminal to have more bank book than the Prime Minister. This man has zero shame. The man ain't have no shame. The man ain't have nothing about him. I just a cult in giant and things him can come now on this platform, come take with the idiots. On this platform now, if tell we say him never part of the 28 bank account. Propagandist.
That is what's happening here. Mr. Vegas, we don't run them way now, we use the opportunity
no, me no want nobody run him. Because he will go on. No matter how you run them, they will come back because their conscience can't set them free. Sambo conscience can't set him free. That's why I'm have to come all the while on the platform. Because him know within his heart and soul say what him do wrong. Sambo now have nothing name, shame. That's why Sambo now have no problem with him cult leader. I put chain or I take off chain from a black man neck. And that are the problem here, so. From what them realize said the ceiling a crack. The ceiling a crack and everything a fall through. So they might take time now and try change up them narrative when them use crucify the Prime Minister for years. Me see the man at the platform with a woman we have about 28 bank account and him support the argument. Him, Sambo, big Sambo.
Irregular behavior that man. And Mr. Ingram disappointed now, Mr. Ingram, because guess what? He's a father and a grandfather. And why you would want to see a better Jamaica for your children, Mr. Ingram? Mr. Ingram, you got dead and go, left them behind, you know. You don't want to see a better Jamaica for them. You don't want to dead and go your grave and know so Jamaica is a better off place for your seedling them where you left behind, Mr. Ingram. Were you not around, Mr. Ingram, when the PNP completely obliterate this country, Mr. Ingram? Absolute disgrace, Mr. Ingram. Unmute yourself.
John, if there's one thing I do, you know, if there's one thing I'm consistent with, it's my word. I'm consistent with my word as the night follow the day. And go on my blog and listen all the comments I've made about this number of bank account. I've consistently said that the number of accounts is of no significance. Whether it's Mark Golding own, or Andrew Holness own, or my own or Fiona, it have no significance. The important point, all the money got in the account. Can you declare, can you prove to the Jamaican people how the money got in the account? That's the obligation of anyone who is called upon to give their statutory declaration.
Give way, Mr. Ingram. We hear you. Let me ask you this, Mr. Ingram. Give me a round-up figure of the amount of money that they said went through the Prime Minister's bank account. Go ahead, Mr. Ingram.
The information that I saw in the Integrity Commission, it points to an expenditure of some $700 million. And then I think 300 and something come out. Let me repeat. The entire income for in their accounts that are not, hold on, and they are not necessarily, they were not Andrew Holness' personal account. They were accounts in which they are associated with. And all the accounts, the total income was about 700 and something thousand, and the expenditure left 400 and something million. That's the fact.
Okay, so
that came out of the Integrity Commission report.
700 million to 700,000. All right, cool. So let me say this thing.
700. Hold on. I'm speaking about million here. So if I misspoke about the thousand, I'm talking about millions. Okay, the figure is million I'm talking about.
All right, Mr. Ingram, we're not going to allow you to mislead a people anymore. But listen to this. You just agreed, and not agree. You just said that all of those accounts did not belong to the Prime Minister, correct?
All of the accounts were not in his name. There were some of them company accounts in which he's the senior director there in the companies.
So, Mr. Ingram, do you know that all of these 32 accounts that we got hold of today belong squarely and directly to Mark Golding?
No problem. There's no problem.
So
but Mr. Ingram,
Golding going around on platforms, Mr. Ingram, saying the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts. Is that not a hypocrite?
At any time, Mr. Ingram, at any time did you hear the IC or Parliament said the Prime Minister have 28 bank account?
Open discussion. Where you come with the foolishness all the while?
I asked you a question, sir.
What did you hear me say, What did you hear me say a while?
I asked you a question.
What did you hear me say a while?
I never hear what you said, so I'm asking you a question.
I'm not going to repeat it for you. You're a dumb.
At any time at all did you hear sir? At any time at all, sir? At any time at all did you hear the IC or Parliament said the Prime Minister have 28 bank account?
Mr. Ingram, we are asking for calm down because we realize that you're getting a little bit heated. So just drink some water.
That's a simple question I'm asking.
I'm concerned when people come with them notorious lies.
Jesus, what kind of lie? I didn't say anything.
Okay, but nobody is telling any lie. But nobody is telling any lie. Just answer the question.
I asked you a question. I didn't give you a statement.
I'm not answering your question because you're asking. I'm not answering you because you're talking foolishness. I have just stated what I saw in the report already.
What you saw? Did you see them say he had 28 bank account?
No, hold on there for 30 seconds. Let me just say this. The Labour writes in the comment section saying we should run Mr. Ingram. So we run Mr. Ingram. Mr. Ingram go up on field platform and he spill all of this bullshit.
Mr. Owes, what have I done wrong? I asked the man a simple question.
I can't talk to you.
Me know you're not talking to me, but I'm asking you, what have I done wrong? Did I make a statement? Did I make a statement or I asked a question? I asked the man a simple question. Where did you see it says the man have 28 bank account?
That was made up by the PNP.
All right, let me respond to that garbage. The statement, the Integrity Commission report referred to 32 accounts associated with the Prime Minister. That's what the statement said.
Okay, so let me answer this now. Did you know that, sir?
Stop. Four of the accounts were not declared as a result. They were referred to. That's what I've been consistent. Hello, I have no reason to go around the bushes, you know. I'm straightforward.
Let me ask a simple question now. So let me answer now. Does 28 account add up to 28 bank account? Do you know the difference of having an account and having a bank account?
I don't know where you're going with your foolishness.
Let me go somewhere with it. Let me go somewhere and tell you.
You're going nowhere.
So let me go somewhere and tell you.
I have been working
Stop talking now.
36 years.
Stop talking and let me go and tell you what I'm talking about. Did you know that if you have a credit card from a bank, it is considered a bank account, not a bank book?
Can somebody on the platform correct this man and tell him he's talking foolishness?
I am saying to you, do
rubbish.
you know if you have a credit card?
You're talking garbage. You're talking garbage.
Do you know if you have a credit card holder? That is a bank account and not a bank book?
So hold on. How many banks in Jamaica today issue bank book?
That is not the question I asked you, sir. I said, did you know, sir? Did you know that if you have a sir? That is not. Why are you going around and talking?
You're talking rubbish.
Do you know if you have a bank? Do you know if you are holder of a credit card, it is considered a bank account and not a bank book? Do you know that?
Hello, sir. Can I teach you something? Whether it's a book or account, it's a bank account. Full stop. You're talking rubbish.
But you didn't say that. But you didn't say that.
You're wasting time. You're wasting time.
But you did not say that. You know what?
You're wasting time. You're wasting time.
You know what you said? You said the
You're wasting time. You're wasting time.
You know what you said? You said the Prime Minister have 28 bank account, bank book, not account. The same have 28 bank book.
Lashika, lock down Ingram for me there. Open discussion. Open discussion. Beg a minute there. Beg a minute there.
Go ahead, man.
And I must reintroduce myself. Good evening, panel, and good evening to the people who are listening.
Respect.
Almost 180 who are listening, and I don't know how much they're on the For You page. You see, you have to understand, you know. Ingram come out because Ingram know what the discussion is going to be. And they are going to be on this over the next few weeks to try to change the narrative that they started. No, this is new information, guys. And personally, I believe that when we get new information, we have an audience that we need to present the information to in the context that we want our audience to understand the information. And when we bring up new information like this and we are going to have Mr. Ingram or any other PMP who will want to continue on their narrative or change the goalposts, if you notice him change the goalposts already, it is not going to be fruitful to the people who come here to listen to us, to learn. It is important for people to understand the differences because a new information, a fresh information to a lot of people this, you know. While I still hold because 35 more accounts were told to me, which are the accounts hidden, the accounts that the Integrity Commission cannot look into from Mark Golding, where all of the money hide up, you know. So in all about 67 accounts. Now, the Integrity Commission report said that there are 28 accounts associated with the Prime Minister name.
Accounts, yes, sir.
The report did not say the Prime Minister have 28 bank accounts.
Thank you, sir.
There are 28 associated with the Prime Minister name. And 4 out of that was sent. So obviously, there was nothing that caused concern with the other 24. And the 4 that was sent, prepared and sent to the Director of Prosecution.
Was a Mother 2 account,
where she put him name pan when him a baby, him father one account where father put him name pan when him a picnic. And the constituency account where both his name and the constituency secretary when him just started at the constituency in 1997. Those 4 accounts were sent. Now, we need to present this information to the people that has just arisen. What information am I talking? The 32 bank accounts on Mark Golding's filing is Mark Golding's account. His name not associated with no account. I fee them. It's not an association. I fee them. Alright, Mr. Ingram, the Integrity Commission report says, because Kevin Stevenson, Mr. Mark Golding, I walk up and down, say my protest, I piece up himself. That the Integrity Commission and 28 bank account and corruption. And Dennis Strong is not qualified as a chartered accountant to investigate or to head the unit that is going to investigate financial crime. The man who deal with finances, the man who deal with money and accounts is not qualified, Mark Golding said, to go head the unit that is going to investigate these things. Now, what kind of qualification does Kevin Stevenson have? Hold on, let me reach me crescendo. What kind of qualification does Kevin Stevenson have to be doing accounting in the Integrity Commission? So much so that Kevin Stevenson tracked the Prime Minister $180 million were passed through the accounts, but compile a report that says the Prime Minister have 400 million passed through the account, which was a blatant lie. Now, because Mr. Ingram and the PMP plan to change the goalposts, because we can know them plan based on what Mr. Ingram has said, all of a sudden now it is 700 million. The Integrity Commission say $400 million transaction happen between the accounts. Now Mr. Ingram come with 700 million.
And that happened over space of many years.
Okay, and I believe the new information which we have to present to our audience, we're going to do them some injustice as long as we keep Mr. Ingram fair carry on with him bullshit. And that's just my belief.
Hold on. Let me just say this, sir. So, Mr. Ingram, I want to answer me this, Mr. Ingram. Because they want to dismiss it, but me answer this. So, unmute yourself, Mr. Ingram. Now that it has emerged that Mark Golding has 68 bank account, Mr. Ingram. We are going to the first 32 tonight. See? Is Dennis Strong allowed to keep his job now then, Mr. Ingram? Now that we find out Mark Golding have way more accounts than the Prime Minister, should Dennis Strong keep his job now?
The PMP is pointing specifically to the lot of irregularities surrounding the appointment of Dennis Strong.
Alright, give us 2 irregularities then.
The qualification that was presented first was watered down to facilitate the qualification of Dennis Strong at this time. I hear somebody hinted just now about financial crime. A mere chartered accountant is not in a position to investigate criminal financial crimes. That's a 2 different situations.
I'll come back to Mr. Ingram.
He spoke about watered down application process. Mr. Ingram, is it true or is it false that we had previous head of FID that were not of law enforcement background? One were IT specialists, we had business administration, and we also had one that was an accountant, not a chartered accountant as Mr. Dennis Strong, but an accountant. Is that true or is that false?
You are very aware that the reason why those persons were there is the change of time and the structure of the organization.
Absolutely nonsense.
You are fully aware of that.
Absolutely nonsense.
You are fully aware of that.
Absolutely nonsense. Nonsense.
You are fully aware of that.
Now, there is also out in the fray that if you should look at the application that was sent out for the Director of Investigation for the Integrity Commission in 2019, is far different from what
That's correct.
now in 2025.
That's correct.
And it is in such a way that it would have given the acting director of corruption and prosecution an advantage.
Because those days, the position was civil servant used to work there. Because it wasn't that complex as now.
No. Director, when Prince Kamika applied for the post, it was set a particular way that Director of Corruption and Prosecution in Jamaica could apply for it. Now they put in a new recommendation or a new requirement that would have eliminated a majority of Director of Corruption and Prosecution in Jamaica.
Since you're carefully articulating something here, can you just enlighten Jamaicans why it was changed to the recent
I don't know why it was changed. Why was it changed? Why was it changed?
You don't know why it was changed?
No, I don't know why. Let me see. Give me a second. Let me find. I'm gonna find out, but let it be known to the Jamaican people. Hold on. Let me just add this. The Integrity Commission had an issue in terms of they say they could not.
What are we discussing here? The FIDR Integrity Commission.
No, I'm gonna go back.
What are we discussing here?
Mr. Ingram, while I look for the information, I'm just gonna lay this on the ground.
I'm seeking clarification. I'm talking
about IC now. Give me a second.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
The Integrity Commission Director of Investigation said he could not account for $1.93 million. That's his issue, you know. And in the affidavit from the Prime Minister states, I was not informed that the Director of Investigation had an issue with
which affidavit, sir?
Sir, please, Jesus Christ.
Which affidavit?
The one in the Supreme Court, Mr. Ingram. Supreme Court, Mr. Ingram. Supreme Court.
Okay.
Stop distracting me, man. Please, and hold on, man. Let me finish. So he had a problem with $1.93 million, which he did not inform the Prime Minister that he was having this issue. The only time the Prime Minister knew that the Director of Investigation had a problem with $1.93 million is when it was tabled in Parliament.
Jamaican dollars. Let's insert.
Jamaican dollars is when it was tabled in Parliament, and we're talking about
that defense that you're presenting now.
Come on, Jesus Christ!
I'm seeking clarification, sir. You don't come and chat. That information that you are giving now, was it presented in the Prime Minister's affidavit to the Supreme Court?
Yes, sir, it was.
Continue.
Yes. So he stated, and in Parliament, in the affidavit, the only time he knew about this $1.93 million was when the report was tabled in Parliament. Now, that is a disadvantage. If you're going to accuse somebody of something, why did you not inform the person so that they can properly provide document, if so needed, and an explanation of what is missing?
Mr. Wildman, let us rest assured that the court will determine that.
Before I forget.
The court will determine that, so no problem. The court will determine that.
Let me just say this to him before I forget, please. Mr. Ingram.
Yeah.
Chartered accountant. Does a chartered accountant do things like auditing, Mr. Ingram?
Yeah, man, definitely.
Would you say an audit is close to an investigation, Mr. Ingram?
No. I wouldn't say that.
Alright, to the best of your knowledge, explain.
An audit is a financial investigation, Mr. Ingram. Don't lie.
The issue relates to the
Mr. Ingram.
Yes. I'm responding to you. I'm responding to you, DUJON. I'm responding to you.
Yes.
The investigation to which the FID is going to speak to is going to be a type of investigation that lead to the law. Whether or not, for example, in Jamaica, you are allowed to walk around with up to $999, not $1 million cash. If you have $900, if you have
$999.
That's what I'm talking.
No, you need to speak with clarity, sir. So you need to get your numbers together.
Let me ask you this, Mr. Ingram. Do you know
that less than $1 million? Petty and trivial, sir, man.
Mr. Ingram, do you know what that just...
Allow me to finish the point. DUJON, allow me to finish the point.
Right.
That if you're in Jamaica with up to $1 million, you're breaking the law. You have to explain to the court. So that aspect of thing, the law come in, and the charter accountant would not be dealing with aspects of the law. Okay. So it's a different situation.
Alright, may I ask you this, Mr. Ingram? We'll get back to that. Do you know what a district constable is?
A district constable is the auxiliary of the constabulary force.
Does a district constable, or in most cases, does a district constable go through any formal police training, Mr. Ingram?
Yeah, man, they go through training. They go through training, yes, they do.
Alright. Now we establish that. Dr. Armstrong is the Minister of Security, Mr. Ingram, and he's the one who outlines all of the security protocols in Jamaica. Before now, what security training did Armstrong have? Or even Peter Bunting when he was security minister? Did he have any formal security training?
I deliberately allow you to speak because I wanted to correct you. The Minister of National Security deal with policy. They wouldn't deal with your everyday operation.
He's starting out the policy.
Thank you.
Policy.
Okay.
Policy.
Right. So we established that, Mr. Ingram. Now, we want to carry back at one place now, and then me go allow the floor to go back. So we established that a chartered accountant is somebody that is capable of doing an audit, and an audit is a financial investigation. Now listen to this.
I'm not agreeing with you. This that necessarily the case.
You don't have to agree with me, but we understand.
Right.
Now, I want to give you Mr. Dennis Chung's qualification. So listen to this, and I quote: a chartered accountant by profession, completed the Bachelor of Science and Master of Science, degree in accounting in 1987 and 1989 respectively at the University of the West Indies, and the Certified Public Accountant exam in 1999 in California, USA. He attended Jamaica College and was a member of the Jamaica College Board of Foundation from 2005 to 2012. He served as Chief Executive Officer of the Private Sector Organization of Jamaica during the period 2012 to January 2018. Formerly the Chief Executive Officer of the Sovereign Venture Services Limited. Dennis Chung is currently Chairman of the Board of the Office of Disaster Preparedness and Emergency Management and holds the following positions. And listen to me clearly. Director at Petrodrag, Director at the Jamaica Football Federation, Director at Wigton Wind Farm Limited. He's a Justice of the Peace for the Parish of St. Andrew, Chairman of the National Solid Waste Management Authority at one point, Chairman of GK Capital Management Limited. And he's also a past President and Fellow of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of Jamaica and past Director of the Institute of Chartered Accountant of the Caribbean. Does that not qualify Mr. Chung to hold the position? Or Mr. Chung to hold the position?
Well, under DUJON, former financial controller at DB&G, Mark Holding Company.
DB&G as well.
I am not.
Does that not qualify Mr. Ingram? Yes or no?
Hold on. I am not coming here to refer as the repository of all knowledge that relates to the qualification required for the position of FID.
He was also a director at the Bank of Jamaica. Yeah, put that one in. Answer no, Mr.
And let me also advise too.
No, me stop shouting out protecting Jamaica.
Can I finish?
Go.
Let me also advise too that I'm also a director on boards also, but it doesn't mean that you necessarily come with any skill to be a director. So that's neither here nor there. The issue, there are certain precedents.
I want to go and read my goal in, I have 32 accounts. I need a news there, because I hear you.
We have a discussion. Hold on now. We soon get back to that.
There are certain
but no one need to hear.
There are certain specific rules that were presented in the requirement for the post before the last set, and those were removed from the requirement. I think that's the main argument that is being presented now.
It's neither here nor there, because we have outlined
it is
that not all chairman of that board held an investigative background in security.
And I'm saying to you, sir, that I prefer my response by saying to you, I'm not the repository of all knowledge to dictate what the requirement of the FIC. I'm talking specifically to the roles that were there before, the last role, the last requirement, and it suggests that there were some watering down to facilitate his application, because the fact is it didn't come with any form of qualification.
Any supporting evidence, Mr. Ingram?
Can I get
Any
a piece of mic?
supporting evidence for that?
Big a piece of mic, I want to clear up something. Somebody bring this to Sambo for me.
Hello. Good evening. It is with a sense of utter shock and alarm when I learned this evening of the person who is appointed to head the Financial Investigation Division. Technical. Now, I am wondering if I'm hearing right. Because I'm fully aware that the Integrity Commission has referred certain aspect of the Integrity Commission report to the FID for investigation. This gentleman has openly made comment ridiculing the Integrity Commission on the report that was handed down.
Devil's a liar.
And now this same person is going to be appointed to head the division that will be in charge of the investigation. No, some things are happening in this country. And when I look out, I saw when people are making comment, this country, Jamaica, and I'm seeing where people are making comment as if this is funny. This is a desperate act. And this is a serious act. My understanding is the court should be deciding by the 3rd of October the outcome of the review asked for by the Prime Minister. And I'm now seeing that this gentleman who's appointed to head FID is a person who has spoken publicly on his defense that the reports that were handed down didn't find anything wrong with it. So how can any moral standing display that you're going to ask the same person now to have anything to do with the investigation that he has already declared his hand about? What is that?
I don't want to play all right. So what I want to ask Sambo is, if Mr. Chung never see nothing wrong with 28 bank account, because that you know when you say if he step down for. Yeah? If him never see nothing wrong with 28 bank account, how you say him should have see something wrong with it, but no, you not see nothing wrong with it too. What Mr. Chung say, where you now say no. So why Mr. Chung for step down if you, Sambo, now have no problem with Andrew Wellness having 28 bank account and Mark Gordon having 32? Because of that the man talk pan. The man say him not see nothing wrong with nobody having 28 bank account. I want to say a campaign across the country say the man for step down. No. Why is it that you are say something wrong with the man where I say same thing where you claim say you are say no? Eh? When you can't team and you're in a church with big Jesus picture back of your head.
Let me listen to respond. Let me listen to the load of garbage.
You're one devil.
Let me listen to respond to the load of garbage.
Mr. Chung said him never see nothing wrong with 28 bank account. You come here today come
Mr. Chung spoke about 4. Mr. Chung made 4 points.
Sambo,
Mr. Chung made 4 points.
Sambo, the man said him not see nothing wrong with 28 bank account. And that's the man basis of the man argument.
The man said the money.
No, you want to have a money move.
Mr. Chung made 4 points.
What are the 4 points?
4 points.
What are the 4 points?
Good.
What are the 4 points? What are the 4 points? When you did take Chuck, I cuss out people about the 28 bank account and I ask Mark Golding own them. When you did take it and post it on your page. I know you post this on your page. Have
you heard something in that statement about 20 bank account?
That is the only thing we can urge you to do. And by the way, just in case anybody I go ask, I 100% stand up with my Prime Minister.
Me too.
Boomers, is because you're damn workless while you don't have 28 bank account to stop bad mind people who them have and go try achieve your own. Here is because you workless in a life while you don't have 28 account. Do not bad mind people for what them have. You know too fucking bad mind, man. What bank account Mark Golding have? Wish me didn't know. How much bank account does Mark Golding have? Answer me that question, Boomers, or me I go block you from the platform.
When you take that and post it on your page, you never know say that come back today where we are going to find out how much bank account Mark Golding have.
So what's the point you're making?
The point I'm making is the point I'm making when people are running with the narrative when people are running with the narrative, say the man have 28 bank account, you know, take and post it on your page.
Cut your
Sambo.
rubbish. I said nothing about 28 account, my God. Cut your rubbish.
Mr. Ingram, for the people them.
And for your page this step on.
Well, Mr. Vegas, for the people them who now go search for the information for themselves. What we play what Dennis Chung say. Now we have what Dennis Chung say, what the PNP say them have a problem with, and it's a conflict of interest. So we're gonna play what Dennis Chung say. I wanna listen to this.
Financial expert says number of accounts connected to Prime Minister is perfectly normal.
I don't think it's irregular to have 28 bank accounts. In fact, I can tell you, my experience is that if you go into several private sector businesses, you find that they have a multitude of bank accounts. Some of them inactive, some of them they are using, but people own bank accounts for specific purposes. So it's not unusual for people to do multiple activities. If you're doing multiple activities, then obviously, one of the ways I find that people, especially non-accountants, try to reconcile their business is by having payments through different cash bank accounts. Accountants, for example, might have one account and then you reconcile and adjust between, but many people, it's not unusual for them to do that. So, I heard this story about, or this comment about the number of bank accounts that are out there, and the truth is that I think is really detracting from what the real substance of the argument should be, which is, what is it that is going through the bank accounts and how much money is in there. Because if I have 28 bank accounts, for example, and I could have $2 million between them, someone could have two bank accounts and have $500 million between two bank accounts, and that is a greater problem than my 28. So I don't think that the number of bank accounts is something that we really should focus on, because it really has no substance behind it. In fact,
So how is that Mr. Chang taking sides with the Prime Minister, Mr. Ingram? Go ahead, tell us. Explain to us.
DUJON, that was only one comment about its rebuttal.
This is the comment. This is the comment, Mr.
No, man. He made several other comments.
This is the comment.
No, he made several other comments. He spoke about the issue of the income tax issue.
We are talking about bank accounts, Mr. Ingram. We're not talking about no income tax.
No, but I'm saying to you, when my comment spoke specifically that he made adverse comments about the report and not agreeing with
what him say about income tax.
Okay?
When he say about income tax, what he said about income tax that is inappropriate. What him say about income tax?
I'm not
Mr. Chartered Accountant. What did he say about income tax?
You know something?
Go ahead.
You will never. No one will come here.
When say about income tax?
No one will come here and try to confuse. I'm very.
You're a liar.
Very focused.
You're the devil.
Mr. Ingram, you should know.
Right, so
you're not to mess with P6 and P6 associates. We are highly intelligent people.
DUJON, you guys are totally lost.
What did he say about what the man say? As an accountant, you are an accountant. You're an accountant. What did he say inappropriate about the taxes? What did he say inappropriate?
All right, I think I tried about 10 times to explain to you guys already.
What did he say?
The Prime Minister of Jamaica is a PAYE, and he's already
we're talking about
at the
Mr.
maximum.
Chung and what you said
Listen
posted on your
there.
page you posted on your page that Mr. Chung spoke, ridiculed the IC report. What did he say? What did he say, excuse me, inappropriate about the taxes? Because
he spoke about the income tax, and I'm explaining.
He did not. He did not, Mr. Ingram. He
Well, protect him. Well, protect him. Because we have it. Protect him. We have it. Well, make him chat. We have it. We have it. Go ahead.
He spoke about the nil returns issue, and I said he cannot just talk about the nil return without looking at the facts, because the Prime Minister of Jamaica is already at the maximum of the maximum threshold in Jamaica. Therefore, any other income he would have earned from anywhere else, they will be straight taxable at 30%. Within that context,
you know,
the other income. Oh Lord.
Mr. Ingram, explain to us in a year terms what a nil filing. Explain to us what a nil filing is. Tell us.
Thank you very much, Dujon. If the Prime Minister file a nil return, meaning him just send a document and say nil across it,
don't call the Prime
That is wrong.
Just give us a definition.
If the Prime
Say if you file a nil return, you see your name. You see your name.
I'm seeking your protection. I'm seeking your permission, this sir.
You see your name.
I'm seeking your permission.
Don't call the Prime Minister name. Just give us the definition.
Allow him now. We can't
I'm seeking your protection, Dujon.
Allow him.
Because I think they can learn something here too, you know.
Yeah, go ahead, Mr.
If the Prime Minister just mark nil return, just file a nil return for the companies that he's associated with, and ignore the fact to give the breakdown of any income earned from the different companies, that would add to his income, because he's already
any money.
That he will be already.
He never earned any money. There was no earning from any of the companies.
He's already.
There was no earning.
Hold on, we can't
hold on. No. Mr. Ingram.
There was no earnings.
Ingram.
We have 252 people up here, so we can't.
Hold on. Mr. Ingram. In the business that the Prime Minister filed a nil return on, how much money did the Integrity Commission say the Prime Minister earned in that company that he filed a nil return for? Go ahead, Mr. Ingram.
Dujon, the Prime Minister couldn't file a nil return for the different companies. The different companies only if their income from the different companies that would come.
Hold on. Dujon,
listen. Listen and learn.
Mr. Ingram.
Listen and learn.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram, man. Hold on. Because we're trying to establish that the companies are.
Listen and learn. Listen.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram. Hold on. Jesus, wait.
Then the companies. They are considered to be like human beings.
Individual by themselves.
They are individuals. They stand by themselves. And the mere fact that the Director of Investigation incorporated them and made them look like them belong to the Prime Minister, or the Prime Minister is incorrect.
That's why I'm telling him to name me and he start to show now, because that's a pain piece there. If you don't allow me,
each company should stand.
Dujon, I'm not shouting, Dujon.
Hold on, Mr. Ingram, man. Hold on. Give somebody a chance to talk to know. The companies, gentle folk.
But you interrupted me and you're talking foolishness.
Mr. Ingram, if you unmute your mic again, I'm going to take you out of the box.
See the level of disrespect. Can't nobody disrespect Mr. Ingram, because nobody not disrespect you know. Nobody not. I don't know if you have a problem with other persons on here, but I've never tried to disrespect you. I am just telling the folks that each company stands by themselves. They are considered to be humans under law of Jamaica.
Exactly.
Yeah, they carry their own protection under the Constitution.
Correct.
And the Business Act, whatever they are.
Correct.
So just make that be known, Mr. Ingram, while you're doing. So when you try to mix it up with the Prime Minister, no.
Corporation. Once it's a corporation, right? It stands on its own. If it's a sole proprietor, then it will be directly associated.
And what is a nil return? A nil return is essentially a declaration made by a taxpayer to the tax authorities stating that they have no taxable income, or their income is below the taxable limit specified by the country's tax law. it formally acknowledged that no tax liability exists for that particular period. And if you make an injection of capital, people, and that is on your balance sheet, that is not considered to be an income.
Right.
Okay.
Something that Mr. Ingram should know as an accountant, correct?
Dojon, if the young man had listened, he would have to make those comments, you know.
You were
if he had listened to what I'm saying, he would have to say anything himself.
You were associating it.
All right, Dojon,
the Prime Minister.
I just want your protection here.
I don't allow him.
I have no brief. I have no brief. I have no intention of smearing the Prime Minister in any way. My argument is focused and 100% correct. All I'm saying, Dojon, and people on the platform, if the Prime Minister is associated with any company, his return must reflect those companies. That's a must. Okay?
So
Good. One.
Question,
listen, Dojon, listen, man. Listen, Dojon, listen.
Go ahead.
I'm talking about fact. I'm talking about facts. When the Prime Minister file a return as Andrew Holness, he must file a return that shows his connection with all the other companies he connected with. That's a must.
So let me ask you a question now, Mr. Ingram.
Mr. Ingram, repeat that.
Hold on.
Mr. Ingram, you're close. Well under Dojon. Mr. Ingram a cause a mess again. The Prime Minister is employed by the public service.
Okay. You know,
okay. All right.
But let me ask you, Mr. Ingram. I want to tell me in no uncertain terms now. Now that it has been established today that Mark Golding has 32 directly linked bank account, directly linked to him, Mr. Ingram, do you not see the hypocrisy in Mark Golding going about Jamaica and the world, telling people and telling the people of the world that the Prime Minister has 28 bank accounts? Do you not see the hypocrisy in that, Mr. Ingram? Tell us.
What I heard the opposition saying that the man have 28 account, and those 28 account, it depends on how the money reach in the account. That is significant.
Take down your man. Take down your man. Take him down, man. Thomas Bowley. Take him down. Take down Thomas Dooley, man. Take down Thomas Dooley, man. Yeah, man. Take him down, man. Take down Thomas Dooley. I'm going to talk to the people because we want to know what going on. Take down Thomas Dooley, man. Dooley need to come down now. Take down Thomas Dooley from Portland. I don't want to see him no more. Take down nonsense up here, chat your nonsense like people.
Paid by the public sector because the Prime Minister works for the public sector. His income taxes are collected before him even get paid.
Exactly.
Companies stand by themselves. So try to tie up the man income.
I say if you reflect on him, if you reflect
why do you do that?
Dojon, I'm going to talk to you one way one day, okay? I'm going to talk to you one way one day.
Dojon, not me. Stop with man. You know, see PMP up here.
Go on your bed. Go on your bed, man. Go on your bed. Go on your bed.
You know,
remember, say you're old, so you have to go to bed early. Go on your bed early.
Go and go piss.
Go and go sleep, man. Go on your bed,
man. For some big old man, Virgin. The man have no shame, Virgin.
No shame. Yeah, man. Not more them, man.
Yeah, man. It's a cold organization.
It's a cold. And you know the wickedest thing, I don't like the man here, Virgin. The man just lie, B.
Yeah.
Just a lie. And him say I'm Christian. The man is supposed to think the man is a pastor. You know?
That them make people don't want to go to church, brother.
The man is supposed to be a pastor. Yo, brother, you see,
make people don't want to go to church.
when you turn up on that Jesus banner, man, you have to drop, man. You're too wicked, man. You're too evil, brother.
Remember say man jump already, you know. Remember say man jump already, you know. So you might jump too. Remember say man jump already.
You want devil, brother.
What them I gonna say now tonight? What them I gonna say now
come now and say, in here Mark Golding and say money will transfer through the account. Money I want wicked, man.
Wicked, man. They're wicked, Vegas. They're wicked.
Vegas, can I ask a question? Just give me a second, let me ask a question here. Vegas, if I have $100,000 and I have 28 bank accounts and I transfer that $100,000, you know, for various reasons, we move it across the 28 accounts, and the total sum of my transaction equal to $1 million. Do I have $1 million?
Brother, I saw them calculate it, you know. I saw Ingram, we say my accountant and teach me to calculate it, you know, brother.
Kevin Stevenson, who is not an accountant.
That you have to understand. The man, what Kevin Stevens I do?
But Ingram know better, you know.
No, he don't know better, tap it. Him don't know better. Stop take up fee, me no know better. The man is devil.
One would think that he knows better as an elderly.
Good. One would think that he knows better.
You know?
But for a man, the man, they on him page a few days or a few hours ago, earlier I must say today, or whenever I say, I talked about Dennis Chung ridiculed the Integrity Commission by speaking against the report. And what the basis of the man conversation, he not say nothing wrong with 28 bank accounts. And that the man argument, you know. And this man come this evening and say the same thing, but he must say the man to resign. The same thing he must say the man say, no. Him come here this evening and say the same thing.
All of a sudden.
When the man says, but him up on the page and say the man.
I'm going to do some blog. I'm going to do some more blog because I realize you guys.
No, you need to go to some praying. You need to go to some praying.
You guys need education.
Go education. You're devil.
We need education.
Before Mr. Ingram go, we not go through Mark Golding bank account them yet, you know. So we go through them now before.
Dujan, I want to show you something fast. Just look on this. In a 2021,
hold on, big box. Hold on.
In 2021, the Prime Minister made a net loss, you know. Remember the man lose money in a 2021, you know. See the 2021 in a column there, see it? He lose money, that means he would have lost money in 2021. And whatever assets he buy and sold in 2022, this is where the man say, yo, we can't account for, you know. This is where the man say, can't account for. Remember the
winner. This is where the demon, this is where the demon. The demon will say I'm a Christian, they on the page now tell the people them say 1.9 million.
What you're showing young man is
1.9 million. Numbers don't make no sense to you now. Numbers inaccurate to you now. Vampire, vermin. Numbers don't make no sense to you now. When 1.9 million. Vermin. Mark Golding vermin.
That's not how you determine. That's not how you determine the man income for the year.
You go on a your loan of education. 1.9 million Jamaican dollar. Sambo.
That is not how you determine the income to file.
Big Sambo. $1.9 million triggered an investigation to the Prime Minister. 1.9.
What I don't have?
1.9 Sambo.
What I don't have? What I don't have, Dujan?
Ingram don't hold a degree.
Dujan, that degree they even have expire. Can you hold? You hold. The degree expire, can you hold?
Let me just tell you.
You hold. In memory shot.
I know, Dujan, what the guy show look, what the young man show look while, that argument is incorrect. Mostly incorrect.
Let me show you something. That is correct. It is factual. But let me tell you something. Mark Golding have a total of 13 US and Euro accounts. 13. And he have 19 Jamaican accounts this evening that we find so far. That make 32 accounts. See? So he not only have accounts in Jamaican dollars, but he have accounts in Euro and
you need to go through them, bossy.
See? I may go through some of them. See?
Hold on, Dujan. Because Mr. Ingram want to tell the people them say I lie me I tell. Hold up. Oh, hold on.
I didn't say I'm telling lie. What I'm saying, what you do is incorrect. That's how you determine the man income to file income tax. That's not how you determine income. That's not how you determine his income to file income tax.
Mute. Hold on. As it says, let me just start on this one. It says assets held by Imperium are therefore deemed to be wholly owned by Mr. Holness. The DUI analysis shows a change / unexplained growth in the combined net worth of Mr. Holness and Imperium of negative 1.1257 million between 2020 and 2021 and of 1.930 between 2021 and 2022. Table 7 below shows the combined net worth of Mr. Holness and Imperium. So what him do? He mix up the Prime Minister and Imperium and call them one. Foolishness. For clarity,
separate entities.
For clarity, the DUI found no unexplained growth in Mr. Holness and Imperium net worth for the year 2021. However, unexplained growth in net worth of 1.93042 was found for the year 2022, and this is what the Director of Investigation
In your face,
had
Sambo.
a problem with, sir.
In your face, Sambo.
That this is what triggered the investigation to go and dig into the Prime Minister.
In your face, Sambo.
$1.9 million, Mr. Ingram, we are come to Jamaica come spending now 2 weeks, week and a half. We are spend $1.9 million. That the Integrity Commissioner run down the Prime Minister for.
So I must say the Prime Minister, yeah, account for 1.9 million. PMP
Run around every platform on the internet.
You're reading something you don't understand, young man.
You're
reading something you don't understand.
Because
you
this
could
is what
deal.
triggered.
You could have deal and ball blood. You are go hell.
You're reading something you don't. You're
This
reading
is what
something you don't
triggered.
understand.
This
Hear
is
me
what
now.
triggered.
The man a
when
look for the evidence. This is what you call. This is what you call cognitive dissonance, you know. The man a look for the evidence and I tell we say we read something we don't understand. The man a devil.
See here, it says combine. It says combine. Hold on. It says hold on, guys. It says combined assets, liability, and income of Mr. Holness and Imperial Investment Holding Limited, 2020-2022. And see there, it a show that is what triggered the investigation because he went here and mixed Andrew Holness with Imperium. Incorrect, people. That is like you put me and my brother together and call we one.
And then still
Winner. DUJON. Sambo are the type of human being we send people go to prison.
DUJON,
we come in a courthouse and look and say, yes, Your Honor, me see him do it.
I want to guide you, see? I want to guide you.
Sambo is the type of house Negro where when Master have whip people and help people in come and say, yes, he saw them doing it. You are the demon out of hell. They are trying to tear down your own black brother. Fee white man. They are trying to tear down your own black brother Sambo. Fee white man, we have more bank account than him. And you have no problem with your cult leader having 32 bank accounts according to how you calculate bank accounts. Because all of this time we are telling say Prime Minister now have 28 bank accounts and 9 active accounts. You have never accepted it. You Sambo, you go into the pit of hell. You Sambo. Let me tell you something. Anytime, any day, name day, God licking in a church there. Any day, name day, God licking in a church, man. We are going there to laugh over your body, man, and scan you. You are the demon out of hell. You know no problem with your cult leader having 32 bank accounts, but you get up every day. Every day you get up on the internet and attack. Me take picture of transgender. Me say it for you. Them are my fans. But guess what? You, depend Gabriel page every day where I send caution message. I say him want to talk to him, but don't make him wife know. Move, Sambo, move. Your buck breaking massa we whip we in a slavery. Your buck breaking massa we get handed down slaves. As will can never ever get the support of real Negroes. You Sambo are yes, you and the people and we are support this white man where try attack the Prime Minister's credibility all this time when him have 32 bank account are the same thing. One of a roll in a gasoline barrel down at the pit of hell. When I devil, when you hate to see black people with nothing, you think say because the black man have things in my teeth, but when the white man have nothing, you think say him inherit it. Sambo, you're going to the pit of hell. I pronounce you to the pit of hell, Sambo. To the pit of hell.
I was wondering if you
Sambo, well on, Sambo, well on.
Well on, may I give my message for Gay, Caution, and Gabriel. So listen to this, Mr. Ingram.
Gonna put a cancer in the butthole. God's gonna put a cancer in the butthole of every sodomite butthole.
Give them a laugh. Give them a laugh. Give them a laugh. Give them a laugh. Give them a laugh.
With that Sambo.
Give them a laugh.
Alright, Mr. Ingram, we'll see you, man.
Bank account and a cancer in the butthole.
take care of yourself. Take care of yourself.
Pick up yourself, Mr. Ingram. I give them a message, you know. Give them a message, Mr. Ingram.
You should have shame the white
Every
English
day
man.
these people run around the internet I chastise the man about 28 bank account, and now when
And
32
man calling
reveal
up 68
for your
bank
cult
account,
leader,
67
yeah, come back up now. Yeah, come try pretty it up now, but says what goes through the accounts.
What
is
goes
what
through
goes
the
to the account. You, Sambo, you're going to the pit of hell. You are the demon, you are the... me tell you something, man. You think that black people that suffer for so much years if I never know. One of the black people that suffer to this day, me say me not like you, no Sambo. Me not like you because you want to do, you know.
Vegas, what is no Vegas?
Well, on the bossy. You know much hundreds of years them people are worried about Bridget. You know much hundreds of years them people are worried about black people, brother.
Whip crack. You know them say whip crack. Man, a reporter whip crack. You know them I use the same
brother, the man them go as far as a demonstrate on road at about 28 bank account and the man fi step down. And him a post on the page so the man fi step down. And what the man say? The man say nothing nothing wrong with 28 bank account. And him come this evening and say the same thing, but still I say the man fi step down.
Yeah.
Man, you see that slavery? Una the house Negroes where we look for in a slavery and know say una go up a master yard and get rid of one. Remember me tell you that.
You know say big and serious though Vegas. Me think say Kevin Stevens will go to prison.
Me too. I believe so as well.
Brother, the reason why me say I should have a man like Donald Trump him a deal with.
Yeah, man,
I should have a man like Donald Trump. Andrew Holness should have be a man like Donald Trump. Let me tell you that because let me tell you something. Kevin Stevens' phone fee get investigated. Kevin Stevens affiliates them fee get investigated because $1.9 million trigger an investigation of the most powerful man in the country. Mark Gold international side at about 28 months ago. And Crawford them the whole of them at about chaps bring something or give me something out of the 28 bank account and you come now with your lying lips. A lying lip is an abomination to God who not praise.
Well, I know look on the next thing where Kevin do Vegas. Kevin adopt the transaction them through the account. As winner did I say. He adopt the transaction them over the years through the account. And total that. And see that the amount of money the Prime Minister have. When him know say the Prime Minister does not have that amount of money. And when it never satisfy him go pierce the corporate veil just for tying the company, the person, Andrew Holness.
Hear me know
how much $1 million.
Hear me know say what he want Ingram, I want demon. The man saying that there's something I pay the quality where the Panfim platform, you know. The man play Chuck a cuss out a man about 28 bank account, you know. And the man repost it on it, the man take it, you know. Download it and post it on the page, you know. The man also said, you know, the FID investigate the Prime Minister, you know, and yo, listen, yo, Father God, yo, me say, me wish I was like me. Me say that, me say as him pick up the Bible, burn him up. Remember me tell you.
The wicked shall be revealed and Vegas. More if it come. More if it come.
Me say listen to them. Me say listen to me man. Listen man. Me say them things that Jamaican people never go see 32 bank account or 32 account, you know. Them things that Jamaican people listen to me man. Listen to me man. Me say wickedness can't done in the world, you know. I know wickedness can't done because black people not like black people, brethren. Them people are some bad mind people. Ingram them bad mind, brethren. Caution and cool and the whole of them will have no teeth on them mouth, brethren. Them bad mind.
After my can't talk.
The whole of them, you blare them all of them. As some teethless individual when I do nothing with them life. And see a man when do something with him life. And decide say them can't take no other side. But we take a side where I try tear down the man, and who I try tear down the man? Mark Golden I try tear down the man. And because I have somebody behind him to help him. And now it revealed winner. We know revealed. So the man have more than the Prime Minister. And the Sambo come tell me this evening say him never have no problem with the 28th account. Him have a problem with it. Listen me now.
And for years following up on them I tell people about man of 28 bank account and him corrupt.
Wicked man. I want wicked old man.
Me say the man them evil. They evil. Me say one whole day. Me see chaps them on the platform, have Sambo on the platform one whole day. I ask the man, what triggered the investigation? How much the Prime Minister is out by that them saying under investigation? In can't answer those questions.
The only way they could have done that is to put the Prime Minister with Imperium. That's all, you know. The only way they could have gotten that to stick is to put my brother and my sister together and call them one. It's like me have a account, me have my account. It's like Dujan, like you have your account, me have my account.
The forensic report either winner because they know
exactly. Exactly.
That is what me talk about, Jordan. That me I wonder about it too, we need to demonstrate why it can't come out, why that report can't come out. We need that report after tonight, after this release, we need that report.
Let me tell you something. You see me? I say to somebody what they know. My main purpose of doing this thing, because I see how them this just straight me focus in the virgin. Because when I see them go find man about 28 bank account, and me have more than 28 bank account or when they call bank account. Because most of the account, my investment account, when you go to take a loan, you have to from in the union, them are 3 union account me have to take out to just get a loan, virgin. To start up my business.
Exactly.
Next go the other day, I buy some stocks. She have to open a new account, Virgin.
Exactly.
And she opened the account with $0.
Pretty much anything we do involve finance. You have to open my account.
Thank you, Dujan.
Even to get insurance, I went to BCIC. They said that if I have a VMBS account, I'll get a discount. And I said, okay, sure. I take $2,000 open my VMBS account just to get a discount from BCIC.
Do you know how much account we have dormant? What me have your member say? Go put money in the account and when we go up there, then take the ID, then do this, then do that. Me have to give them one bag of thing for them re-open the account. And me see them a tear down this man. About 28 bank account. Member say Ingram them a come back. Member say somebody them a go come back and tell we say them never send thief both money to you know. Member say somebody them a go come back and come tell we say them never say him had the investigation you know. Member say somebody them a come back and come tell we say them never say in thief money you know. Only just what somebody them a go take time come back out of them shell you know.
Yeah,
only just what you know. Just remember that you're protecting. When this election done and the truth comes out, me say bookmark this. Somebody them gonna come back and say them never did say so, Dujan.
Me actually download them live you know, and post them for YouTube.
Hey, look how the man them wicked. Look how the man them wicked. Look, Dujan. Look how the man them wicked.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna put it on the big screen.
Member say,
look how the man them wicked. All they do you know. See the account them here and see the company them here, and if you move company if you move money, remember if you're gonna do you have payroll.
Like account that.
No, these are the companies that are going to do. So if he borrow a loan from one of the company and put it in the next company, he call that one transaction, right? So when do it's a interconnected and intraconnected. Intraconnected are when you move money between two accounts in the same company.
Exactly.
Interconnecting is when you move money from one company to the next. But how can you be calculating money that may move from one account in the same company to the next account in the same company? That makes sense? And
Mr.
then you
Winner.
come down and they total up everything.
As if it's a new
Mr. Winner. You may know say Sambo and I want devil. This is the first conversation I had when the first time I go up on Chop's platform one night, and the second platform I go up on TikTok is Caution platform. I brought the same thing up, Bossy, right? I brought up the same thing. You know what I'm telling me? Say Ingram is a chartered experience accountant. Me feel listen to what he say.
Oh.
Hey.
And me and them kick off over there in the night till all people tell me, say me fit ask me mother, and me have this a man ya, and me have Twitter king man, and just because me a point out that to them, we just point out winner.
Mr. Ingram don't
remember somebody there with you in Vegas. Remember somebody there with you, you know. Remember that night there in a fire. Remember somebody there with you, you know. Remember somebody there with you.
Mr. Ingram not even have a diploma in accounting. So we don't have
Big old Sambo looking man. Big old Sambo looking man.
Now we search for him up on the registry now. We can't find him, you know.
Get up every day. Day that him come, the driller for 3 million. When Daz move the figure, he move the figure too. When the truth came out, he no retract nothing. He still a run around the internet and talk about drill. When the truth come out, them no come back and come change nothing, you know, Dujan. Them no come back out. Remember, say the man has a 3 million for the drill, you know. 3 years, that's you know. And I call the Prime Minister then corrupt, you know. And when the truth came out, and does now, I think in exile. And watch them come soon.
You know another wickedness though, when they accuse the Prime Minister of using charity money, registered charity. And when a simple check by the Director of Investigation that shows say the Prime Minister does not have a own registered charity, you know.
But look how much registered charity Mark Golding have two at England when we
but
find.
we have to remember, you know. We have to remember the purpose. The purpose was not for them to find the truth or to publish the truth. The purpose was for them to sully the Prime Minister character.
Yes.
So we have to remember the purpose in the middle of this.
Yeah, the purpose. You know the funniest thing? Protecting. You hear this now? What are the Mr. Sina? Just say a word and you come on. What is now? You hear, oh, them say they don't have no problem with him having 32 account now. They know say Colonel Charles say Mark Golding see him within land and ask him say how he get so much land. So we just show you, what kind of, so him if he have how much bank account, the Prime Minister if he have none. Because them privilege. I feed them Jamaica. So by the dead left Jamaica give PMP and then leadership. Make them see what when come to them, then have it coming to them.
But you know,
Mr. Sina.
You know, sir, soldier before Mr. Sina come in, you know, separate from Mark Golding 31 point something million when get a year for being a member of parliament, for being opposition leader. See? Mark Golding bringing in I think about $59 million in a rental income alone where people renting property them. And he account this amount of business. Even what they will find about re-rum. Nobody never know about that till the youth they can't talk about it. Go ahead, Mr. Urel.
Gentlemen, I always said, good evening to the ladies and the gentlemen on the platform, and to also the 200 and other one who are listening. This little old man here sit here and I continue listening and I ask myself, why the hell are not having conversation with something like Ingram? Ingram is a fraud, he is a nobody, he is nothing, he is a Satan.
Big up, Steve.
I want to continue having conversation with him all the while. Let me tell you something, brother.
You know this, Mr. Sina say, since night, you see anything silent, I will beat it in a submission, and that may I tell you a long time. We have to do it because it teaches people them something. And it keep the audience engaged. Just see, if I kick him off, you just see a whole heap of people just come off our live, and I just will labor right to talk to ourselves. We can't continue, we have to talk to them sometime. You know?
Well, I totally agree with that. Anyway, because I have the facts to show him still not going to keep the facts because that is them. Let me tell you, them narrative is this. And that's the reason why when them come on anybody live, you can't talk and them alone to talk.
And another thing is, Mr. Sina, when you run them way, people them will come behind them say, you see, three man and tell the truth, then run him off, they don't want to hear the truth. So we have to beat them in a submission and give them a fact.
Yeah.
Hey, can we go tomorrow?
Yes, sir.
Can we go tomorrow? It's too late. No.
Them want people all the while to hear what them a say. So they don't give any time to talk. They don't give any time at all to talk. You know, if they say nothing, then they just continue and spew, venom. And you know, if they say nothing, you know, if they correct them.
I want to tell you, Mr. Senior, say, I see Mr. Ingram, I see me allow him for my live all the while. I go on in live body and you know, so me I say I chew me off.
Kick you off. Yeah, me go on the live and then kick me off too. Because me go on the live and me look on the man, tell the man is a damn liar, then you have to stop it. And then kick me off.
Them have an agenda, but the Prime Minister tell we, say we have to attack them and tell them the truth. Because I'm not really about Mr. Ingram. It's about
all right.
Listen.
Me tell you now, what's cool today. And lo and behold, me end up on caution live. Me not going night. Me not going in night, but me a listen. And the first thing me say, what they call it sitting again, with 420 him, enumerate 50 people to them, saying get 50 people to vote for PMP this year. What's the way the right to this man attack so? Enumeration not done long time.
Exactly.
Right? Then him turn on.
Himself probably not have a voter ID in Mr. Urel.
Possible.
Yeah,
Possible.
them just a run down.
Maybe can, but maybe if he even have any can go police station for police, may take him out.
Because the real reason behind the attacking is just because they hate themselves, you know, they hate Andrew Holness, you know.
And lo and behold, me hear one brother name, when name again, Olympic. Me never know if the Olympic are PMP. And him a talk about Olympic about something. And I tell Olympic say, he used to him a thief because the Olympic I tell him about, my man there, you blare a damn thief because he thief people liquor. He might tell the man say, no mango no hockey couldn't keep down a Westmoreland because he used to thief it off. That I say, he might tell Olympic, you know. So he might thief too. Till him say, him want to know where Rusty got prison because him is a Rusty a rapist and that's why Rusty got prison. But I don't see Rusty if he tell him yet. The man is the amount God, man.
Good night, my Liber family. Well,
I want to you know, because they tell me something because suck my mama.
Pay that no mind, man, a regular they tell me this. But Mr. Urel, for a man not see and thump in your face, you're good. I just word, you know. Yeah, just allow them to it.
So I don't know what, man, if they are black, you know, black and speak truth, man, make the people can't understand that because nobody are an idiot again, you know. Yeah, the only people that are idiots right now.
Mr. Urel.
Yes, my boss.
How are you?
Well, I'm not too bad, you know, me there.
Yeah. I know say them thing are strange to you happen right now in our circle.
Yeah,
our society, in our diaspora. And the reason why we have to be out here and we have to really bring it to them when the truth comes to light is because these people spend all them days for the past 2 to 3 years are thereabout. Them get up every day and attack the Prime Minister about 28 bank accounts. So when them stray and come in our zone, I will catch one of them where they say that's how we are going to deal with them. So just sit back and get used to it because it just a start. Because them have why Mark Golden a run around the country and try to distract everybody and talk about Dennis Chum. Yeah? Him know say the truth will be revealed. And whatever him afraid of, we are gonna find out. Whatever Mark Golden is afraid of, we the Jamaican people find it. We not say a word. Because the truth must be revealed. Yeah? The truth must be revealed. The Prime Minister said, we protest in every which pound to turn up, everywhere we go on a protest, and this is one night where everywhere we go, any one of them venture in our zone, we are going to make them know, so the 28 bank account on the run with and call the man thief. Anywhere we see them, anywhere we pump any platform, we are going to make them know, say Mark Golden have 32, so him, by own definition of a thief, is a thief.
I'm ready if we go through them, you know. I'm ready.
Let's go.
Now we hear from Obi first. Now go ahead, Obi, and then we go through them.
The only difference, you have 9 for the Prime Minister.
Hold on, Mr. Urel. Go ahead, Obi.
Yeah, man. Good evening, Labour family. And then again, you have to understand this. Every time that the Mark Golden and his follower them rise against Andrew Holness, telling pure lie, the truth always come out. And when it come out, it always fall back on them and expose them to the world and make the world see them a pure lie. Remember now, it's pure lie. See that Mark Golden got all about got demonstrate about this man. And how many said, what have to say? Nothing at all, because what he have done, nothing substance. Pure lie. Pure lie. And every time he tell lie, he come back. Look, right now, see them? If you them and Carfred, everything he do and tell lie, he fall back on them. Everyone them MP, which have come against Andrew Holness, he fall back on them. And the whole world sees a pure lie. Right now, they don't have nothing they don't have nothing to run with again for Andrew. No, and some of them look for try to get a little strength, a little height, and it's not working. Jamaica see that Mark Golden not have nothing for Jamaica to offer Jamaica more than pure lie. Lie every day. And see, you know, Warmington come and expose him to the world
Like you know, say we is a slave to see him generation. And right now, Mark will pay we Jamaican who make up our we. And he still want to put we in a slavery. Same way. Because the first thing you do, go up on the platform, put man that chain, black man that chain, and show the slavery owner same way. Because what? It embedded in him, that's what he grow and come to see, and it cannot come out of him. All him a try. It cannot come out, and Jamaica see it now. So they don't have nothing to campaign for anymore. The lies them cannot work anymore. Jamaica people see Mark Bolin for who him is. And that's what I have to say.
Yeah, check in that box here, because other people gonna want to come to like attack here. Big up yourself. Big up on yourself, family.
Yeah. Mark Bolin a criminal.
Oh God. Me dog left him not bust the music yet.
So we got to your account now. Since Mark Golden have 4 income accounts. One when getting salary and we know saying salary at 31, almost $32 million per year. You get for being opposition leader. More than double, almost triple what Andrew Holness get.
I know man almost a triple.
Triple, yeah, exactly. 9 million and
927.
The Prime Minister get. Yeah. So you can get triple what the Prime Minister get Mark Golden. I'm a highest paid politician in a Western Hemisphere right now. See? And him have a realty income account, he have a security incomes account, and he have another account as it relates to income, which that account are bringing $37 million again. And him have 9 asset account, and we are go through them. Savings, and him have current account, he have another securities account with $111 million in that alone. So he have another real estate account. He have other personal property account, real estate mortgage account, receivables account with 7.5 million. Business investment account. And I believe he have 4 savings account, 4 current account, and 4 securities account. See? He have 3 business investment account. He have a life insurance account, they look like so. And then he have liabilities as well. So more real estate.
Go to the second page. Remember say 2 pages.
And over here, so yeah, me see next page. Over here, so now you have security. This is the foreign currency one now. So you have security income in a US dollar. See? And then you have a total of 6 asset account in a US dollar and euro. And then you have 1 liability account in a US and euro. So, but Golden filthy stinking rich with 32 account and money in every single one of them people. Them are thief and criminal. So when Mark Golden come now and try to criminal from away and can run we go to US or run we go to America when I find done thief in 32 account them. What happened to we? Eh? When I say Andrew Holness building house in Jamaica, who's part of Mark Golden there? Anybody know Mark Golden address? We know where Mark Golden live,
Still searching.
Eh? No, no way. Mark Golden can live in Jamaica and no know Mark Golden address. All we can find Andrew Holness house.
Me can
Drive, go there.
Me can drive down to yard.
Exactly. And this is just the asset we might tell you about. We are waiting for a list with the one number there. In a Cayman Islands or wherever they there. Bermuda or wherever.
Yeah. British Virgin Island.
Yeah, what will he for British Virgin Island, right?
So, all along, he might walk up and down.
He might have a couple of them
up and down. And he might tell people, say, Andrew have 28 bank account and 6 MP get charged for illicit enrichment and Prime Minister thief bolt money. How come Mark Golden have 32 account? The last time I checked, 32 is greater than 28. And all of the US money and the Euro money, I'm sure they come to quadruple the 400 million when they say go through Andrew Holness account over a lifetime. 400 million go through Prime Minister account out from my 18 till now my 50.
No. 400 million worth of transaction. The Prime Minister don't never have 400 million.
Well, transaction. Over a lifetime.
Kevin Stevenson criminally add up the transaction them.
Yeah, we understand.
Yeah, add up the transaction them for presenting like a Prime Minister have enough money.
You know, after October, when the court case exonerate the Prime Minister, really Kevin Stevenson must be arrested and charged for treason. I believe that wholeheartedly.
The Integrity Commission Act gives all the commission, what do I call it now? Immunity.
No man, we must can go in a parliament, go do something.
Unless you rewrite the Integrity Commission Act, but as it speaks, it gives the commission impunity.
I think the previous act would have covered him anyway, even if it changed.
Yeah. And that's why they could have do what they do, you know. They could have solely a man name and get away with it because them basically can. I don't know who writes this. I don't know who writes the lie, it makes no sense, you know. The lawmakers were not thinking clearly, in my belief, when they gave Integrity Commission. Because if you do more right and use the Integrity Commission Act to solely and defame a man, you should be able to be heard.
I think it was purposely done, you know, to be used, you know, in a time like now, you know, just like how they used the Dodos thing against Bruce Golding. It was purposely done. You know. I believe when the PNP took over and continue it build out of the Integrity Commission, I believe that was purposely done. So they could have used it as a go-to later on in a politics.
That's what they expected to do. That's what they do. And they said they don't do the same thing with Andrew, but guess what? Jamaica people are not fool anymore. Internet is here, but we can't learn things.
We're wise up, man.
Learn things and get white. It can't happen anymore now. So guess what? Everything I try, it backfire upon them.
The problem I me really have, you know, is you see the people them in a middle class, them tell themselves say, no matter who I lead, them I go alright, but middle class not safe on a PNP. Y'all get peg like I want peg bread. Remember I did tell you no. So no need to go out in and vote for the Jamaica Labour Party so no can keep on the things them called PNP bad man. You know, like to see people with things.
What Lujan, remember say no? In a parliament, you know, in a debate, you know, the financial debate, you know. When they put up fee in budget with the cost, you know. When the man get up and say in a parliament, you remember when the man get up and say about the fee plan?
Tell you know.
It wasn't a plan. It wasn't a plan. And something I put for.
Somebody accept those accounts are active. All 32 of them are active, and all of them they're not. They're all of them belongs to Mark Golding. Every single one of them. And I like the 28 where they say associated to Andrew. Some of them are father, mother, sister, brother, uncle. All of these ones are personally owned by Mark Golding. 32.
And it's statutory declaration.
And when a Ghana was Sanja own. And we ain't putting them name yet. We not reach this yet. We so reach though. And Bucky Master or Bucky 22 come back and try go like you want to violate with Prime Minister. Make him move up. If you want big swine. Sorry. But we here for
no man.
Remember you not have look over here.
Remember the Lujan, remember say back them you know. Then you can tell lie now and we could defend it, you know. Now we have everything can jar the facts to them now and disgrace them on the platform. Cause right Ingram, every platform you go right now, you know. For every platform you run for, you know, every time you go on it, you might get beaten. Every platform you go on, everyone you might go on and I try a thing. But guess what? The facts is there to kill him.
Exactly. We're here for Almina. Now go ahead, Almina. You're live. Sometimes people touch your box and don't realize they're in a boxing. Almina. And maybe Almina don't realize that she's in a box. So do you have nothing to add?
So what we have to do now is continue with it. What we have to do now is continue with the facts and continue to beat them and teach them. And make, cause remember now, as we always say now, is that we won and deliberate life. We have other people out there who don't make up their mind yet and they want to know the truth. And we have the truth at all times to show the people.
You know what I say?
So that's the good thing about it.
You know what I say? Me get them a thing today. And when I go up on the live them in the night, I say nobody not talk about them. So I say, alright, I come talk about it. People are talk about seat, all kind of sitting. When we get their own goal, our PNP score, brother, we have to roll out and run out upon them. Because if I did them get it, we don't hear it in a hit. When you hear me, I tell you no. Labour right must know, say, our mission is to combat against PNP misinformation. And when we get something for them like this, it's a prize. I must do all that we can to spread the word. We're not here protecting you, break up.
What, may I break up?
Yeah, man, you sound like you move. We're not here the same way, you go in and out.
On the live, man, I talk about Alright, I still do this.
That's what love that. Or you come out and you can talk about it. Because look at it, Ingram talk about the 28 bank account. And when they ask the question about the 32, you want you actually get a straight answer. Yes or no. He can't answer, he might try to grow on it and try to find all kind of excuse. Because what? It come right back on him and the truth stand in front of everybody's eyes. And it
Mr. Ingram, as an elder, you know, as a big man, well, through a rough Jamaica and a hard Jamaica. Just because Mr. Ingram in a position we're better off than most people. You know, want Jamaica to blossom from, so everybody can come on the same level. See, Mr. Ingram want to have up at the top him and Mark Golden and the rest of them. And nobody else don't a rear. Nothing have nothing. See, I saw PNP behave. Them if you're in a top 1%, top 5% and a top 10%, and everybody is supposed to suffer like that. Divide and conquer and divide and rule. And them the kind of politics that them practice from 1972 right up till now. Because one thing I can say for Norman Manley, when me go back through history and me look, you can see say no matter who a lead at the time between Buster and Norman, the economy of Jamaica came first. Then put that first. Michael Manley come and destroy the economy wholeheartedly. And we just build it back now in the last 9 years. And PNP not happy to see that. Then why we continue to suffer? What else we can say? Because if we don't have the financing, how we are going to build road? How we are going to build school? How we are going to build hospital? And people want water, people want this. And then things the government can just do it overnight. And also you go. We have to have money to do it. Government not just and things happen out of thin air.
But Dujon also is that they are getting up every day, social people bouncing and going on platform and talking about there's no reduction in crime, there's no growth in the economy. And I'm saying these people are blind, something wrong with them. That's the question I want to ask them now. There's something wrong with them? They are blind, they can grow.
Manchester. If the people in South Manchester really like Peter Bunting, I'm sorry for them. I don't understand. I not even want to talk. I don't understand it. Anybody who run behind PNP right now, I don't understand them. They're weird. We can see country transformation all the time, money country develop, and we see it live and in living color all the way born, and we never see it, and we see it now in a live and living color, and you want to change that. Eh? You see I'm so mad people we are dealing with.
Yes, Dujon, they have mad, they are crazy because look at if done St. Thomas with the whatever going on there. When people the quote and say that is foolishness, a KFC, they can't see the growth of a community or a parish where put aside and promise made, and now this Prime Minister come and the owners come and make the dream come to reality.
But put aside the promise, you know. Put aside the promise and look on this. If stores are open, see, persons are gonna need in this storeroom, people are gonna need the stock shelf, people are gonna need it in a fridge, people are gonna need it for go up on the tills, you know, persons have to go We have to go freight to go back and forth from whether wharf or wherever I bring in goods. You know, people are going to work, are going to create for people that weren't there before. So now those persons can come in and full and can pay taxes now, and the government can collect a little bit extra money to develop the country further. And now you who did sit down in your yard and have nothing and not do nothing. Now you have an income, you can buy your youth them one shoes when they want it, can buy one school bag when they want it, they give them lunch money. And the government are bring in school bus and them things that bring down the fear them. No, the school bus they free. See? And them a bring down fear for other persons pan if bus them. Same way JUTC bus. See? So a good thing happening in Jamaica. The country has developed something where we never see. PNP had the country for 19 years. People like to say 18 and a half. But they started the 19 years. They started it. The 19 years was started, you know. They went into the 19th year. Okay? So 19 years they had the country for and they never managed to move the country not even 1 inch.
But if you remember, John, most of these people who comes out and talk about there's a thing going on in Jamaica and St. Thomas. If you remember, those are the people who live in Jamaica. They don't understand. People in St. Thomas are so overwhelmed, so excited for, remember, photos coming along, tax office coming along, health center coming there right now, brand new. People are so glad and welcoming. But the people who don't live there, man alive, and speak bad things against it. Because they don't live there. They don't understand the suffering the people suffer. So this is the thing of PMP now. We don't come from the area, they come man alive and bad against it.
Them alright. Jamaica go move and left them behind. That's all I have to say. You know? And I talk to the people them in Western Westmoreland too. If we don't come together, we will get left behind. The rest of Jamaica develop and left, we can't go like we don't have no sense. You know? A time for we develop a country so we people then can start go foreign. You know how much people run, we go foreign, run to all border. And then they are in America right now, ICE look for them and people are cheat them like dog, them have to sleep on people floor. And we want to see we country develop, we can stay in our country and look with dignity. And I go like a novice. I saw tap in one on the face. Move up. John Crow.
I said me need to stop too. Said me need to focus too.
So, I'm not one day man Crawford now. We don't want him now. We don't want more than 45 years now and not do that. Because I live. Not do that. So we don't want them people focus down. And also guess what? We're tired now. We are tired. We want better. What's what we represent we. We're tired right now, man. We're tired. We don't want so the people. Man, I feel place, man. I feel place, man. I am there right now. I last week Sunday, he must come with the chat. We don't want them and coffee, man. I mean, some people over village, over Charlie Mount, the Prime Minister going there. I mean, see him the woman, the Prime Minister shaking and him go on certain way. But more of you know say, at 45 years, I didn't have water. So how come down him come back with the Prime Minister?
Let me tell you what happened. You see if Damien Crawford win the seat. You see if Damien Crawford win the seat.
Tumpa daddy.
No, I'm going to change. Damien Crawford got look cabinet position for doing a cabinet go sit down and the work of people them. Because I'm tell you, see them constituency they were dilapidated. They need a functioning and working MP. One when not in a cabinet, he have to pay attention to them people there. That's the seat they need. See? You don't need nobody where run down cabinet position and have to do government business. You want just a regular MP that is there, day in and day out for the people them so they can get the place up and running and moving. That's what it needs. Damien Crawford a look cabinet position as education minister. He now can't do the on the ground for do nothing for the people them. So I waste not go waste no vote. And vote for them.
From this side, I tell you no. Remember, say we the taxi man, you know, fix the road. And roads come and concept to we say every patch one more road, Emma can lock up the wall away. People remember that. And the road we have, look on Margaret High School, look on Burma Day. There's no road for drive and to go to the school them. No road. The people that talk to no, but if they live, do the right thing. We try right now. Fart is 5 years and nothing are done to the community. Nothing at all. The people.
Actually, you don't know about me what they with the woman there. No shit, my Prime Minister. If you look, you see, I never Vladimir Putin. You know, God, me see, I know what that way go. I King Jong-un. If you look, you say, you live in a liberal democracy when can do them thing there. Oh.
Hey, what Mark Bolin really want, you know? Mark Bolin want the election to call now, you know? That's why you see longer election join out and more things that come out. You know, like that, you want to hear that. So you see right now, in my protest, I be a protest in my protest. You go on with a protest that all about today about corruption. Eh? So it's like, if I go base power me here, if I go all over the country, that me here. So if I go in our next town again, town set.
Why you have 32 bank accounts? So you need to go and tell you why you have 32 bank accounts. And top that about corruption. I know, you know. All the PNP for the last 5 years have tried to find a scandal. And all know, they don't find no. You know, not even one.
So he might try use the protest now if he try to see if he can energize the PNP. The thing is, you know, the lies them where he might tell the people, the people them find him out. The people them, he doesn't say he not move none at all. He's stagnant.
I be all people are full of behind them, man. No worry, some people find yesterday way.
Yeah, but if you in the blue that poll, you know, there's a more elder follow Andrew now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just see all PNP them and follow them up, man. Young people them and to follow them up. But here me I say my people, me I go end now because I almost 2:30 a.m. my time, you know. See, so
alright.
Jump off. But I'll be live on YouTube in the morning, my people. So anybody want to on YouTube, follow me over DUJON'S World. Same name as this over YouTube.
Yeah, man.
Big up on yourself. Big up the whole P6 nation, see?